Alrighty, hello guys, and welcome back to this X-Plane 11 video today. So today we will be going from Melbourne, side note, we're going from Sydney down to Melbourne today, and we are in the Flight Factor Airbus A320 -200. We're in the Tiger Air livery, and I'll show you guys around here. And it is raining currently in Sydney, so that should be pretty fun on departure here. We've got some heavy wind gusts on the runway, left crosswinds, about 10 knots. So we're now inside the pit of the beautiful Flight Factor A320. I'll just tell you some of the information for today's flight. We will be cruising at flight level 360, which is 36,000 feet. We will be going out of runway 16 right via the Dina 7 departure, transition of Wollongong, and we'll be in Melbourne at the Lizzie 8 Alpha arrival on runway 16. Costing next will be 55 today. So, without any further ado, let's jump. We're inside the pit now. We'll go to our service. We'll grab our ground power and chocks on. We'll go fuel. We'll call the fuel truck, and we'll call those guys here. We'll call our baggage loaders. Okay, fuel. We need 9400s. About right. Passengers. We'll go 2/3. Set that in. Cargo. Yeah, I'll just set that there. That's pretty good. We should have a zero fuel weight of about. Let me just quickly check the zero fuel weight. 68. 68 or 58? 62. Yep. Cool, we're good on that. So we will go, remove on that, remove that, and we'll... Sure, I'll go 10,400 today. I'll set that in there, remove that, supply. So our... we do have windshield effects, which is pretty cool in this A320. So let's jump up top here, which is up here. And we'll go batteries 1 and batteries 2 can come on. External power is available, so we'll put that on. Our IRS is 1, can come to nav, that's aligned. Wait till this says aligned. And this one says, and we have a line. Cool. We'll go cruise supply oxygen, and I'll grab my blow off so it's not as loud. We still do have our rain sounds in here. Hopefully you guys can hear me alright. Alright, we'll go in it. We're going from Yankee, Sierra, Yankee to Yankee, Mike, Lima today. So we'll paste it in there and hit return. We'll go IRS initialization, we'll go align reference, and we'll hit it one more time to confirm it's our aligning. This is, so this is, yeah, okay, we're aligned. Yeah, cool. Yeah, excellent there now. Cool. Flight number will be Tigos, because we are Tiger Air. Tigos 512. Costing next will be 55 feet, and we'll be cruising at flight level 360. We'll go next page, we'll go wait request. Cool, that's now pasted in there. Cool, we'll go flight plan Sydney departure 16 right via the Dina 6 departure, transition to Wollongong. Temporary flight plan, we'll go down to Wollongong, we'll go airways, we'll go hotel 65 is our first airway to Razi. And the next one after that is Quebec 29. Next one is Lizzie. And we'll hit temporary flight plan. And we'll go down to Melbourne. We'll go arrival. We are in on ILS 16 by the Yankee, and we're doing the Lizzie 3 Alpha arrival. No approach via. And we'll quickly make sure we have no discontinuities. Okay, clear that discont there. Cool. Alright, and we'll paste that in there. At this stage, got that bad boy off there. I'm going to go better pushback, and we're going to start push.
And ground to cockpit. G'day mate, go ahead and show me where you'd like to point us. Ground to cockpit, so it's driving up right now.
3 of those guys. We'll go over to our first officer side here. We'll go down here, bring up that squawking 2000. Scheduled Wi-Fi flight. And I'll turn that guy on. Guys on, and that guy's on. Cool. We'll go ahead up and start up the APU. Our seatbelts can come on. Our nav and logo and wing light can come on. Our guys over there can, our blower can come back on. I'll go on with my pumps, they can come on. Go ahead and test our APU. Cool. Testing number 1. Testing number 2. Nice. Hopefully they'll wreck out again. Alright, so I'll go and run. Still waiting for that to be aligning itself. Gee guys, well, it's live. Look at that, we've got engine on that RS aligning for 4 minutes, so I'll go ahead and set up my MCP here. Set this to 36,000 feet, which is the flight level we're going up to today. He always likes to scroll in when I'm scrolling weird. 36,000 feet, and
alright, all doors and hatches
set up
are
perf.
ready to
Performance will
connect.
be 10,000 feet today, flexing to 55. And our flap settings, I believe, if all is correct, we come over here, we go perf data, 0.7 again. That's what I thought. Alright, so go flaps 1 and then 0.7 down. 0.7 down is plugged in there. V2 145, V rotated 141, V1 at 140. So that's it nice in there. So our V2 is 140.
Connected and bypass been inserted.
145. Yeah, we're not ready yet, man. We're gonna wait for our IRS to let you stuffed up. Silly BetterPushback. Alright, so we have a V2 speed of 145, so we've got to add 15 to that, so that would be 160. See how it always likes to scroll in. It's a bit annoying actually. Cool, 160's plugged in there. Alrighty, so get our QNH here from the local explain map here. QNH is 3015. 3015 is go grab all my fuel pumps on here. And while we are getting ready to go, I'm going to plug in the ground handling control. I'm going to drive away all. So we're going to be starting to pack up here. Nice. I'll go and grab my beacon net on. Alright, yeah, cool. So we now have them on a line, so we'll go ahead and kick park brake.
Alright, starting the pushback and image forward. Clear to start engine.
Clear to start engine, so we will verify that our park brake is off. Thrust levers are at idle. Okay, and we'll go ahead and start. Start engine number 2. Enjoy. Oh, I actually forgot something, so I'm going to do something like that. Because I forgot to turn on April Bleed on. April Bleed is good. What else? Is there anything? Sure. Let's start this. Okay, we have full. We are positive. Okay, we have a positive start on engine number 1 here. I don't know why it's just a ball there, but anyway, so we should be coming up to a stop
Alright, mate.
here.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Parking brake is set. Thank you.
Alright, mate. Just
Flaps
connecting
will be
code,
set to
stand
flaps
by.
1 and we'll go. Spoilers can come over to the arm position. Cool. So, sweet. We've got to put that on once through the motor, not actually flying online. So we're gonna do a 1-engine taxi for the most. Disconnecting hand signals, just because we want to hear this rat ram AirTide turbine in the back here if it wants to start going. So flaps are set to flaps 1, that is verified. Visually, nice. We'll go flight control.
Disconnected, bypass pin, yeah, removed. Give you thumbs up on the right and catch you next time. Stay flight.
Thank you, we'll be looking out for those hand signals. You have a good one. Okay, so we have now got flight control on that. We'll go full up, center, full down, center, full left, center. Just look at him while we're doing this. Full right, center, and we'll go full rudder right, center, full rudder left. So he's waving us to bypass pin. He's waving us to bypass pin. Alright, we're ready to go. So we're going ahead and disconnect the parking brake and we'll go ahead and shax yourselves down to 16 right. So it's down here to the right and to the left. Alright. We ignore our ECAM status for the time being, just because we are on 1 engine. So I'm going to go over to taxi. Start number 1. We have rotation on engine number 2. Alrighty. Okay, so looks like I'm live from this flaps. One turn here on the speed, this taxi up a little bit. Now I'm going to flap 1 now. Yeah, now they school ground spoilers are armed. APU bleed can come off, APU master switch can come off. This can go to the normal. Alrighty, so seatbelts is coming on. Auto brake can come on with max RTO. Projected takeoff. Go out FAP here and go cabin ready. And I'll go both data again. Nice. And now we can go take off the fig. Take config as take off the APU is still available as it's winding down here. Does anyone know what this does? so let me know down in the comments below. A few of the mods and things on this plane, which is pretty nice. You can have that to switch down, and you can also have, like, open the windows and stuff, but I won't open those things about to take off, but I'll open it when I'm on the ground in Melbourne if I remember. Alright, so nose low and taxi, we are good, strobes are good. Viewers now not available, landing lights are now verified on. We know the delay on this takeoff, so we can go phenomenal and come on as we're rolling the runway here. Start going on with this side. Nice. Alright.
Approaching 16 right.
Thank you.
On runway 16 right.
Right, let's bring this up to 40%. Stable verified. First click and second click. We have man flex 55 SMS runway, auto thrust blue, aileron into the wind. Lots of pressure on the side stick. Still keeping that left aileron here. Right, V1. Rotate. Rotate. No, rotate. Oh, we have a turn. Let's change. Okay, immediate right turn. Yes, a little bit and gear up. Immediate right turn here. Powering out of Sydney. See you, Sydney. Thanks for having us. We'll catch you again soon. Right, now saying leave the climb, so we'll bring that down the leave the climb. Let's climb. Right, and flaps clean. Okay, we're through 10,000 feet. This can come with standard barrel pressure. And I'll extend this range here. Autopilot 1 can come on and have a V-NAND on managed mode. Landing lights coming off. Signal signs coming off. All these lights are coming off. Ground support is completely disarmed. Alrighty friends, we have just leveled off at a cruising altitude of 36,000 feet. So, got our nice cockpit textures going on here. Seatbelt sign is off, and let's check out we've been in the air for approximately 29 minutes and 6 seconds. So we've got our MCDU here. I was gonna go next phase, and I'm going to set up my arrival for Melbourne today. So we'll be doing a config 3 landing via approach 153. So 153, plug that in here. We do have a bit of turbulence going on here. Transition altitude will be 10,000 feet. Our temperature, I'm just pulling up our meter here. Our temperature is 16 degrees. Our winds here are 190 at 9 knots, 190 at 09 knots, and the QNH is 1024. So we'll switch it over to there. I'll go 1024. Nice. And now we have our descent information going, and we can actually go and have a look at our flight plan. So our next is Rummy, and we'll go the up arrow here, Lizzie, and then come down for the ILS. 16, cool. So that looks cool. Put that back over to Arc and enjoy the cruise, guys. I'll see you guys at top of the set. Alrighty guys, we are about, don't want that out, we are approximately just under 500 miles away from percent, so we can go ahead and reset our MCP altitude here. I'll set this down to 10,000. What do I come over to low as we're doing it? What do I make low today? Or that guy, normal. Nice, they got engine. Alrighty, so we basically have 12%, so we can push that guy in, and we are now in a managed descent mode. When it says OP descent, that means open descent, which means it will descend as fast as it can. So we are now in a managed descent down to 10,000 feet. I'll see you all when we approach 10,000 feet. Okay guys, and we are leveling off here at 10,000 feet. I can continue our descent by clicking that button here, and we're still descending now. So, now we're under 10,000 feet. We get our QNH here, which is next phase 1024. So we go 1024 here. We'll grab our seatbelt sign on, and we'll grab our landing lights on now as well. Ooh, and speed brakes come so good, nice. So after AORUS, we will track to NSEG and then NERFA, and then X-ray 352, and then we take a left, and then slight left, and then another left again to line up with the runway 16, which is the ILS approach, runway 16. Those lights that Addons. Different friends. Yeah, they don't have it here. Which I'm not complaining, I don't really care where they are, to be honest, but as long as they do the job, that's all that matters. Let's see if we can see the plane from afar. Yep. Let's see if we can still see the plane. Yep, we can see it. I was joking. But yeah, so it's actually nearing on sunset here, so we may actually get to a sunset landing in. So wouldn't that be nice, friends? So we've got our plane configured. When we get to about 5,000, I'll activate the approach phase here in the perf page. Seatbelts is on, pretty much ready to go. Let's double check out go around. Okay, 153, right, and let's find out a go around. 4,000 feet for the go around. Grab the terrain on, and with that I'll see you guys. Well, there we go. Nice, so we are through 5,000 feet. I'm going to go ahead and activate the approach phase, confirm approach phase. We are now, the approach phase is now activated. Bringing our range here for us real quick. Our flight plan, let's make sure our radio navigation set up. Yeah, 160, 190, yeah, nice. Right, so what I'm going to, yeah, a little thick cloud cover here over Melbourne. Where's the field? Is it? No. Alrighty. So, disarm the ground spoilers just for now. Start to get some flaps out when we approach ML8. So, water brake is low. Go ahead and I'll arm my localizer. So localizer is on. Ooh, that nice. So nice. Pretty good. Wait for this to intercept the ML8, because when we turn it should lock in. If not, it should turn just lock in just before. Is that the field there? That is the field. Alright, so we have Melbourne off to our left there. That's good. Melbourne Airport is actually inland a lot more, so that's why we're not going over any residential areas. So yeah, localizer is established. We can go ahead and arm the landing system.
2,500.
On both, we've got the flaps out. So flaps 1. Let's bring out our spoilers here. Speed brakes are out, and localizer is captured. And I'll go and arm our approach. Bring this back up to 4,000 feet for the go around altitude. Cool. So we're now on an ILS approach. I'm going flaps 2. Just over speeding there, just a tad. Just waiting for that to extend a bit more. Cool, and turn on while final, gear down. That's the airport. Yeah, that's it. Right. I'm gonna go flaps 3. I'm gonna disengage the autopilot now. My airplane. Disengage my airplane. Bit high here, so I'll grab this guy down a little bit. And I'll go flaps full. Oh, she always wants to speed up here. And my auto throttles. Nice here. So I'll bring our speed brakes in now, and I'll arm those guys. Basically idling her all the way.
1,000.
And make sure our flaps are full. Okay, flaps are full. Spoilers are armed. Auto brake is low. We are looking good on this approach here. Let's turn over the right here. Just on the center line. Let's see how we go at this landing, friends. Yes, speed up
Approaching
here.
16.
Runway 16. Speed up here just a little bit.
500.
5 feet is checked. I usually like to be with 3 red and 1 white
400.
on the poppies, just so I can float it out a bit more and try to get that butter as much
300.
as I can. So 300 feet. We have an 8 knot headwind, so
200.
These are throwing us out a bit. 200 feet.
100.
100 feet.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard.
Flared a bit
Retard.
too much there.
Retard.
Long
Retard.
landing. Long
Retard.
landing.
Well, that was a hard
9,000
landing.
feet remaining.
Well, there we go. And versus green. Keep that center line. Try to take this high speed exit here. Over to manual braking. Nice. And at this point the camera stops and we're in the air for about an hour and 4 minutes. An hour and 1 minute. Sorry. 1 hour, 1 minute and 40 seconds. Roughly. Kelly off here at the high speed exit. We go. APU master switch is on. Get our landing system and flight directors off position. And wait till this is flap open on the APU. Go ahead and fire up our APU after that. Have an aircraft going in over there. Flap open so we can start our APU up. So we're coming off the runway here, we can go our nose light over the taxi and grab our landing retracts off. Oh, turn offs off. Dash 8, well, it looks at it, so that's nice. I believe we turn down in here. I actually thought the road was in here, but I swear the road, that's the road terminal. Yeah, that is. So I'll just go take the gate down here. They've got CNER installed here as well. So APU now is available. APU lead is now on. How did you enjoy that, friends, guys? Although it was a bit of a rough landing, it was a nice flight. And, nice approach to runway 16 here at Melbourne. Singapore A380 there, British Airways 7, Qantas 747, and a Cathay Pacific A320 by the looks of it, even though they don't exist. But this is a game, isn't it? Yeah, I'll try to get rid of those objects in the future if I can. But, I believe we will have auto gate installed. So like it. Rip. That sucks. Okay, so we'll just take this gate here. And as we're pulling into the gate, we'll go our taxi lights off. Righty. flight friends. Glad you could join me. Okay, let's pull her up here, and we'll go park braking is on, and we have our APU. Good, we'll go that there, and go flaps clean. I've got to clean them up when we exit the runway. We'll go beacon light is off, strobe is now off, wing and logo all off. Our I'll keep on that logo actually. And I'll link it as well. Seatbelts are off now. Let's go ahead and let's get ground handling. Drive up the ground handling. Let's go to get a service. We've got a ground power. We'll get that guy on here. External power, we're on external power. APU bleed now is off. APU master switch is now off. Early detector lights come to disarm. Those smoking can come off. We'll go our IRS is off, and I'll also grab my pumps off here. Ooh, our cruise supply and our blower can come off. Also, this good. I'll turn my packs off. They're good, and our engine bleed switches are now off. Our hot air can come off, and our Gen 1s and Gen 2s can come off. Terrain and system on the GWS, as well as the hot air on the cargo heat, can come off as well. So, with that, folks, we've made it to Melbourne. Our tail lights and everything is there. We'll just take a few screenshots of the cockpit here for Levi. Levi's the other guy that runs CNO's Aviation with us. Go check us out on Instagram. Link will be in the description below, as well as everything in the description about the details on this flight. You can find the flight plan on the flight via like SimBrief. It's just a SimBrief PDF document that you can view there. There's also you can also find like plugins and add-ons used, and you can also find our PC specs used in this video. So yeah, so thanks so much for flying with us, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. I enjoyed making it. I really enjoyed making content for you guys. And I really hope to see you guys in another video soon. And yeah, so until then, take care.